to Wait, this isn't Piggy. You've been spending so much time over there recently. I've forgotten all about the other games. Loyal viewers of the channel will know you had a pretty lucky day in Murder Mystery 2 quite a while ago. But your luck is gonna run out eventually. And today might be that day, Sub. With such a fast-paced, intense game mode, there's so much that could go wrong, from newbie teammates to plain old bad luck at times. So let's take a look at 10 of the worst moments in Murder Mystery 2 in Roblox. Number 1. Bad luck. Murder Mystery 2 features 3 roles: innocent, sheriff, and murderer. You'll spend most of your time on Murder Mystery as an innocent. However, sheriff is way more fun. As sheriff, you're given a gun to kill the murderer with and save all the innocents. Most players with the sheriff role will spend their time monitoring all the players, trying to catch the murderer the second they pull out their knife. Others will simply test their luck and shoot at the first person they see. Hey, you're murderer, Sub. Awesome. Now just act natural, creep around, and try to kill people when no one's watching. What? You're already dead. How? You hadn't even pulled your knife out, and Bacon just took a random shot. That's so unfair. Number 2. Gun Camper. What's the one weapon that can stop the murderer, Sub? A fart. No. It's the sheriff's gun, the single weapon in the game that can put an end to the murderer's killing spree. And unfortunately, there's only one. Not all hope is lost, though. If you don't get sheriff, there's always the chance that the murderer will kill the sheriff, causing them to drop the gun on the ground, ready for an innocent player to pick it up and become the sheriff themselves. Oh, speaking of which, the sheriff over there just died. Go grab his gun, Sub. Oh, never mind. The murderer was camping just beside it. Sorry, Sub. Number 3. Missed shot. Just like plenty of other games on Roblox, you'll need to practice your aim. Just in case you get to play as the sheriff, there's no room for error with the stakes being so high. One missed shot, and you could alert the murderer enough to come and kill you. We've already played multiple games that require pinpoint accuracy aim, such as Arsenal and Jailbreak. So you should be a natural with guns by now, Sub. Look over there. Someone's being chased by the murderer. Oh, they jumped just as you shot, and your bullet went straight into the innocent in front of them. How annoying. Number 4. Newbie Sheriff. Murder Mystery is a game all about working as a team to find the murderer and stop them in their tracks. This means you're relying on the abilities and skills of all the other players in the lobby. And unfortunately, not everyone is much of a pro as you are, Sub. In fact, not everyone is even, well, good. With the chance of becoming sheriff so low, it's near impossible to always be sheriff. That means you'll be putting your life in a stranger's hands and trusting them to kill the murderer before they kill you. Oh, there's the sheriff now. It's Bacon Hair. Great, but not to worry. They could be a pro. Here comes the murderer. I'm sure the sheriff will come and protect. Or not. They didn't even do anything. Sub, they're coming straight for you. Get out of there. Oh. Well, never mind, you're already dead. Number 5. Evil Ghosts. I hope you're not scared of ghosts, Sub, because there's plenty of them. What with all the killing going on around Murder Mystery all the time. Of course, players just won't be kicked out of the game once they've died. Otherwise, how would they join the next game? Unfortunately, dead players are still allowed to chat, and with great power comes great responsibility. Some players will choose to abuse this power and tell other players information they shouldn't even know about the game. This can be especially annoying when you're the murderer, of course. The only people that will definitely know you're the murderer are the dead ones, and getting called out in chat can give you away and ruin your chance. The sheriff's killed you, Sub. How unfair. You know what's more fair? Hitting the like button. It helps show your support for the channel, and will show Sub you're enjoying the videos. It's only one click away. Number 6. Unfair teaming. As all good players know, Murder Mystery is a team-based game with the teams pick for you. Most players will spawn in as an innocent and begin their search to find the murderer. But sometimes you'll get lucky and become the murderer. Unfortunately for you, Sub, this isn't that time. Not to worry, though. You'll just have to help the sheriff in their investigations to find the murderer. Wait, what's this? That's the murderer and the sheriff, and they're working together. That's so unfair. He's leading the murderer right to you. You can't even defend yourself. So annoying, Sub. Number 7. Out of time. If there's one thing all Murder Mystery players can agree on, it's the small amount of time you have to complete your mission as the sheriff or murderer. This is great as an innocent. Running out of time and still being alive means you win, and the murderer loses. Some players use this to their advantage and just keep hiding around the map and hoping the timer runs out. For the murderer, however, the time limit is very difficult to stick to. Sometimes you're forced to play the waiting game until you can get a player alone. There's nothing worse than closing in on your last target, just for the timer to run out as you're about to get them. Good job, Bacon. Bad luck, Sub. Better luck next time. Number 8. Disconnect. Better luck next time. Number 8. Disconnect.
I tricked you. I deserve a like for that, since I tricked you.
Murder Mystery is such an intense game mode. You always need to be watching over your shoulder, spying on every player carefully, trying to catch them out as they pull their knife out. You'll need to be running around constantly. Standing in the same place for a long time is a one-way ticket to the murderer's target list. By running around, it means the murderer will have to try much harder to kill you stealthily. Sub? I said run around constantly. Sub? Oh great, he's lagging. Here comes the murderer. Sub? And he's dead. Hopefully you haven't disconnected if you're this far into the video. Leave a comment telling Sub about your favorite part. And don't forget to subscribe. Hit the bell icon. We upload so often, you won't want to miss a single video. Number 9. Empty clip. We've already been over how important guns can be in Murder Mystery. In fact, they're the only way of putting a stop to the murderer. If you're finally lucky enough to be picked as the sheriff, you'll have to work together with all the other innocents to try and figure out who the murderer is, while also protecting them from being killed. Once you figure it out, you'll need to take them down. Now, Sub, creep up on them, quietly. And now! Go, Sub! Shoot them! I don't believe it. You missed every single shot!
Hello, I am the pigeon car. We are now going to have a race.
Number 10. New block. We've already been over how vital teamwork is in Murder Mystery. But it's not always about relying on the sheriff to do all the work for you. Sometimes it can just be the fault of a noob that stops you from performing at your best. If you're a really good detective, you'll be able to work out who the murderer is, and then avoid them all game. All you have to do is wait until you see them with their knife out, and then purposely avoid them all game. Genius! Don't worry, there's barely any time left in the game. You just have to keep running until the round ends. What a noob! Thanks for showing us around, Sub. At least it was your misfortune and not ours. I don't think I've ever seen such bad luck on Murder Mystery before. Better luck next time, Sub. See you in the next one.